About 75 million cars are produced each year today. That's a lot of cars. But there is one very special car out there. A car sculpted to perfection. One as much art as it is a supercar, as much luxury as it is speed. I present to you the Bugatti La Voiture Noire. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's begin. In a world where people use their car as a way to show off, I guarantee you, pulling up in the Bugatti La Voiture Noire will surprise everyone, outrace anyone, and certainly make you the man or woman of the hour. The price for the Bugatti La Voiture Noire is a whopping $18.9 million, which is $12.5 million for the car and nearly $6.5 million in taxes and shipping. Whether it's worth the price tag is in the eyes of the beholder, but there's no doubt this car is one of the most meaningful vehicles that Bugatti has ever produced. Bugatti had just begun construction of its new Type 57, designed and engineered by founder Ettore Bugatti's son, Jean Bugatti. He built around 800 Type 57s between 1934 and 1940, but was never satisfied with the results. Jean wanted to create a masterpiece, something beautiful, and in 1935 he finally came up with the Aerolith concept, a sleek, lean, aerodynamically focused design that brought the traditional box cars to shame. Only 4 of these types of Bugattis were ever produced, and they stand for pure elegance and sophistication. Today, they're identified as the Type 57 SC Atlantic Coupes. The thing is though, only 3 of them have been accounted for and are held in prominent collectors' hands, with 2 of them winning the Best in Show at the Pebble Beach Concours d'Elegance, the most competitive competition of elegant cars. The original Atlantic Coupe, however, La Voiture Noire, or the Black Car, vanished without a trace. And yes, this is what the $19 million new Bugatti was named after. If it's still in existence, it would be the most expensive car ever by far, with an estimated value of upwards of $114 million. Having left the Molsheim factory in 1937, it was the Atlantic Coupe built, destined to become the company's poster car, and was never registered to an owner because of this. The original La Voiture Noire is held in a higher regard than the other 3 Atlantic Coupes because it was the sole coupe built with a supercharged engine, and Jean Bugatti used it as his personal car. In 1940, at the beginning of the German invasion of France in World War II, Ettore Bugatti realized that the Nazis would either take the Bugatti or destroy it, so he ended up sending all his tools and cars on a train to Bordeaux out of the Nazi-occupied part of France. The car is yet to be seen, and so the treasure hunt begins. There are many theories as to what happened to the car, but nothing has led the French company back to its crown jewel. The most popular theory is that Ettore told everyone the rescue train was bound for the company's secondary factory in Bordeaux. The La Voiture Noire was whisked away to a secret location known only to Ettore. The Bordeaux factory was eventually taken by the Nazis before being ultimately destroyed by the British Royal Air Force in a bombing. So if the car had been there, it would have certainly been destroyed. In 1947, just 2 years after the war ended, Ettore's mental abilities began to deteriorate and he slipped into a coma. He died just over 2 months later on the 21st of August without having recovered consciousness. So, in the offshoot chance that La Voiture Noire is really hidden somewhere, Mr. Bugatti would have taken the secret to his grave. And with his son Jean Bugatti dying in 1939 from a car testing accident, there's really no leads as to the car's potential whereabouts. Which leaves us to where we are now. The modern version of La Voiture Noire was unveiled in 2019 to celebrate Bugatti's 110th anniversary, the Bugatti Type 57 Atlantic Coupe's 80th anniversary, and the company's French heritage. It was named after and built in memory of the original Atlantic Coupe, bringing the technology, speed, luxury, and aesthetics of the iconic car into a new era. Being the most expensive new car in the world, the features of this supercar are certainly of the highest caliber, making the cars in Fast and Furious look like beginner vehicles. The Bugatti La Voiture Noire's core is the automaker's iconic 16-cylinder, 8-liter quad-turbo engine found in the Bugatti Chiron and Divo, and it has 1,479 horsepower and 1,180 pounds-feet of torque. 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.5 seconds, with a top speed of 261 miles per hour. The black car is the 5th fastest car in the world. But as much as it's about speed, it's also more about beauty, as it's a reincarnation of quite possibly the most beautiful car the world has ever seen. And it did not disappoint. To start things off, the supercar has a deep black glossy color to it with an all-carbon fiber body, making it extremely lightweight and agile. The Bugatti has an exposed backbone as one of its signature design details and its own unique front fascia that distinguishes it from your average Chiron. Although it does retain the insect-like light pattern of standard Bugattis, La Voiture Noire has its own headlight design, which helps it stand out even more. The point is, no one will see this and think it's the average Bugatti. People will know there's something quite special about it. It's the pinnacle of luxury and power. There has been no interior designated for it because the owner of the car will work with the Bugatti team to customize the interior to whatever he or she wants. As for who the owner is, though, it remains a mystery. It's been rumored that either Cristiano Ronaldo, arguably one of the greatest football players in history, or the late Ferdinand Piëch, who transformed Volkswagen into a powerful company and was also part of the Porsche family, bought the vehicle. Ronaldo's personal relations team has denied any involvement that he bought the car, so it seems the latter was the one to purchase it. Unfortunately, whoever bought the car won't end up seeing it till around 2022, given it's going to take around 3 years to finish, so Mr. Piëch might have never been able to see it. Whoever bought it, though, acted pretty quickly because the car was sold before its prototype was even displayed. The prototype of La Voiture Noire made its debut at the 2019 Geneva Motor Show and caught the world's attention, and I must say, rightfully so. It then made its US debut at Pebble Beach later that year, where it captivated even more people, dazzling folks from sea to shining sea. Despite La Voiture Noire being the crown jewel of modern Bugatti cars, it's actually not the most expensive car in history, or even in the top 10. Actually, that title is held to a 1963 Ferrari 250 GTO, which sold for $70 million in a private deal to American billionaire David McNeil. One thing's for certain though, if the original La Voiture Noire is ever found, it will certainly be the most expensive car in history, worth well over $100 million. Let's just hope the new version of it can continue its name and honor it, and I can't wait to see the interior when finished. So, there you have it. That is the most expensive new car in the world. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more content like this. Comment down below where you think the original Bugatti La Voiture Noire is located. Let me just say, I've already begun searching.